Hey guys, welcome back to after my break. Let's see how long my break guys. So it was for like a week. A full on week I had this break. And I'm gonna be reacting to this video and a bunch of others to parents technically celebrate.
Welcome back to Escape the Backrooms. So up until now, I've been picking the best backrooms levels and give the most liminal feeling to add to my game. But the problem is that there's only like 20 good levels in lore, and I've already added all 20 of them. Now there's over 9 quintillion levels in total and 9 quintillion more negative levels, so that means that I'm gonna have to start adding the absolute worst backrooms levels to my game just for the sake of lore, starting with level 10, which is an expansive pasture of wheat and barley fields stretching endlessly in all directions. The climate of the level never appears to shift from an overcast sky, with brief and infrequent spells of light rain and fog. So I modeled out the main road and added fences on the sides and wheat surrounding it, and then adjusted the light and added some fog, and I was originally going to leave it at that since it's pretty hard to make an actual entertaining level out of a giant empty field of wheat. But I decided to read further into the wiki and found that a diverse range of structures may be found in level 10, such as small wooden sheds, barns, and stables. So I added this barn and filled the inside of it with stables and some other decorations, and then added items to it like almond water, juice, energy bars, and a new walkie-talkie item that lets you both communicate with your teammates across the map and play an alarm to let each other know where you are. Then I added this massive field of wheat and then spent an unhealthy amount of time making it so that the wheat moves around when players run through them. Now it'd be pretty boring if all you did was just aimlessly run through a field of wheat.
I finally found the exit!
So I added these windmills that shine a light to guide you where to go, and then spanned them all around the level along with lakes and other landmarks, so that way you aren't getting lost in a random corner of the map and then just rage quitting the game. So this level is a class 1 safe level, which means that you can't just carelessly run around the level because there are entities called facelings, which are humanoid creatures that appear to look like people from far away, but upon getting close will reveal their uncanny lack of facial features. Some explorers have described the being's face as a decent to downright terrible Photoshop job using the delete, smear, and or blur tool. Wait, why does this sound like a perfect description of me? Not all facelings are hostile, and there's a pretty simple rule that you need to follow to know if they're dangerous or not, and it's do not trust anyone over the age of 30. So this guy, you can probably trust. Her, you can trust. But this guy, stay far away from this guy. So I added this human model and then opened up Photoshop and used the delete, smear, and blur tools to remove his face, and then added it to the game and made them wander around cutting down wheat with their chainsaw patrolling the level. So the next level I'm going to add is level Moai. Now, I couldn't find much information about this level, but since everyone keeps asking me to add it, it kind of looks a bit like level 0.11, which is a damp and rotting maze of yellow-walled carpet corridors with an occasional but small open room scattered throughout. The ceiling is stained a sickly brown, the wallpaper is covered in mold, and the carpets are wet and have water leaks and puddles throughout. So think of it as level 0, but they went on vacation and forgot to turn their dehumidifier on, and it just got totally destroyed and rotten. So I blocked out the level and added the original level 0 textures and then made them really dirty and added puddles, water leaks, and some fog throughout the level, and then scattered these Easter Island heads around. Now for anyone unfamiliar with lore, these statues might look harmless, but if you look away from them for even a split second, they'll crush you. Now this level is a class 4 danger level and not only contains entities that are hunting you down, but also is extremely dangerous due to the thick moldy air that fills the entire level and damages people's lungs. So I added the entity from level 0 and made him quietly lurk around the hallways and made it so that your sanity drains extremely fast, so make sure you're constantly sawing down doors and collecting almond water and whatever other items you can find around the level. Just make sure you don't drink the liquid pain. Or not. So after playtesting the level for a bit, I realized how absolutely ridiculous these statues looked, so I just went through the whole map and deleted all of them. So before I add the next feature, which might be one of the most requested features ever, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because until we hit 1,000,000 subs, I'm stuck in the back. No, really, I literally am stuck here, so please like the video and subscribe so that I can finally no-clip back home. So the most requested feature I've seen almost everywhere is to change the player model, but it's a ton of work to change the player model and transfer all the animations, and it doesn't really add much to the actual gameplay, and I feel like the current player model is sort of good in a way. Even though the game is supposed to be scary, the player model always makes people laugh, especially the goofy animations and... So I got this model here, which basically just looks like an RTX on version of the old model, but still has the same style. Then I adjusted the looking up and down animations to make it more realistic, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it just makes the player look soulless and generic, and it's not gonna be that funny anymore in-game. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think should happen. But speaking of a change that 100% needed to happen immediately, I decided to finally fix VR mode for the 5 people that can actually afford a headset that can play this game without exploding. Now the problem with VR mode is that I've never made a VR game before or even played one, so I was going in completely blind and I honestly thought it'd be pretty easy to add. But it turns out that making a VR game is actually really hard, especially when it has to seamlessly work in the existing game with normal players. So after taking an entire month to try and make it work, I finally added it. Well, sort of. Because the problem is that I was testing it while sitting at my desk the entire time, and it somehow never occurred to me that people were going to stand up and actually move around in real life while playing it, which just completely broke the game. So I decided to finally sit down and watch a bunch of tutorials and made it so that you can freely move around your room and turn your head without your arms breaking, and also had a few people with different headsets test it out, so hopefully now you can play the game without getting motion sickness on every major headset. Hey, VR mode isn't working on my Pixelpic 4K Pro 144Hz headset. It's pretty common, like 10 people have it, and it comes with a haptic feedback suit and 18 different sensors you put on to track your body, and it looks... So the next level I'm going to add is probably the most important one in lore, and it's level 399, which is a seemingly endless arcade that has an appearance and layout resembling most arcades in the front room, such as food courts and playrooms. It contains a plethora of arcade machines running many games like a typical arcade. In the outside area contains...
Add a telephone plan on your back-to-school checklist and start saving. Get your kids 5 gigabytes of...
What's up, guys, and welcome to the start of a brand new series here on the channel. This is going to be interesting. So this is a brand new game. It's not like a big AAA title or anything. It's a smaller Steam game. It's kind of a work in progress, but it's called Thief Simulator. So I guess you start off as kind of like a low-tier burglar. You're going to be busting out windows and taking people's stuff. You can work your way up, you get more items and ways to, gadgets to break into things and reconnaissance, and you start moving your way up into mansions and stealing high-profile cars and stuff like that. So we're going to see what this is all about. Should be kind of fun. Let's go ahead and start her up, and let's get it, guys. Here we go. House number 109 coming up next. Is that Agent 47? Man, life as a hitman must not be paying very well. Alright, we got Vinny calling us.
Hey, it's me, Vinny. Pick up that crowbar and listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover.
Okay.
The Lombardis paid your bail. They're generous men, but they're all about reciprocity, if you get what I mean. Let's see if you're up to the job. Knock over that house for me. The last one.
Alright, we can do that. Go to quick slot to you can add items to quick slot for fast usage. Go to inventory, select an item, and press the quick slot button. So we're going to open up our inventory, hit quick slot. Put it up here, I guess. Alright. Oh, and then tab, we can... Okay, nice, not too bad. So we want to break the planks.
What was that?
It's broke into the backyard, alright. Sneaking allows you to make less noise, but it'll make you slower. Default to C. You can also lean, space plus left or right. Okay. So we can crouch. I'm not sure. Ah, that's how we lean, okay. Alright, got it. So we're gonna sneak in here, make sure nobody can hear us or so. Got somebody in the house. Oh, she's looking outside.
Hi, Dorothy.
She has no clue. Light and visibility. While sneaking around at night, it's best to
Best to
avoid well-lit
keep in your
places. Your
company.
flashlight will also make you easy to spot.
I'm gonna have to mow grass later today. I
No.
believe it's getting very hot.
So will
Some
cell
dope
phones.
left
Stop
a
calling me.
flashlight on the ground. Take it, but don't let nobody see the light and call the cops.
Okay.
Good
We're gonna pick
Dorothy.
up this flashlight. I'm gonna
Come on,
say
Dorothy.
let's
I'm gonna have to mow grass. I'm gonna do the sheets
take
on the
quick
bed.
slide.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash the sheets.
break the window.
Our beds. How much smashed and
Don't have a
stove.
glass knife or lock picking level 4, so I think we're just gonna have to smash it.
Get the sheets all done so they smell pretty. Oh, they smell clean, huh? That's necessary.
Good job. Time to redistribute a little wealth.
Dude, this is crazy. Alright, so what are we looking for here? Can we take all this stuff? We probably want to switch to hands, right? Oh, you can open things or you can open them slowly. Try to open whatever we can. Can't take any of this stuff. Oh, got some cash here. Let's throw it in the bag. We got a teapot. I'm gonna take that pot too. Why not? What do we have here? What is this? Flashlight will help you look for loot in the dark. Remember your easy to detect with the flashlight on, so we can turn it off and on pretty quickly now. Okay, there's nothing in here. Dude, this is insane. It's a good thing there's nobody home. It says to steal some stuff. Old toaster, we could get 51 bucks for that?
Time to bail, man. Get in the car. Don't let nobody see you with that crowbar.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in these. So you definitely make a lot more noise when you, I'm just walking for a stroll. But yeah, you definitely make more noise when you open it quickly versus slowly. Oh, the car's over there. Okay. Here we go. We're good. Just going for an afternoon run. Open it, get in. Wait, can you drive in this game? Unwanted attention. Unequip tools to turn off the flashlight to avoid unwanted attention from other people. Drive out of the location. We got 30 bucks worth of stuff. And that's our first job done, baby. What do you want me to drive to? Like out of the map? Like out this way? Nice! We did it! I mean, we stole toasters and stuff, but we got an A rating. Alright, looks good to me. Oh, what is this? We're back at our little thief hideout? Okay.
Good job, man. This just might work. Go get some sleep and we'll pick this up in the morning.
This is all we can sleep at, is just on our bed. We've also got a computer here. We could buy different things. Oh, dude, this is crazy. Lockpick climbing gloves, electric lockpick, car lockpick gun, car key signal cloner, hacking laptop. Bro, we got Black Bay out here.
It's time for you to get your reading superpowered. So stop straining your eyes and start listening instead.
Here, steal your forums or rent a thug. Bro, what in the world? All right, let's get some rest. We're gonna wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Let's do it. All right, so is it 11 o'clock right now? I would assume we want to sleep until like 8 o'clock the next night, right? A thief likes to work at night.
Check the computer. There's a few things I need to tell you.
Okay. Dude, this is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Tools for Thieves let you buy new kit online. But you might not have what it takes to use them all. Click on Steal Your Forum. Here you can buy secrets. Hot tips on what's where, who's guarding it, who leaves the door unlocked, whatever. Check out what I wrote on Greenview 109.
Okay. So these are all $0. Easy to break the damaged wooden fence in the back. Old TV worth $1. Spare door key in the drawer.
Right. Now, go to your car.
So we're gonna go to 109. The Martins. Oh gosh, that's kind of scary. That's my name. So we got these tips.
Don't hawk your looted. To the pawn shop first. You'll need empty pockets at Greenview 109.
Okay. So we're gonna get in. We're gonna do this. We're gonna select our destination. We're going to the pawn shop. All right. I like the fact that you can actually drive and stuff.
Welcome back.
What's up, man? You don't look sketchy at all. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna sell everything.
It's time for Greenview 109. Get me that TV and don't pawn it off.
I don't like the fact that we're like owned by this mob dude. So we're gonna go back to Greenview Street, back to Greenview 109. We're starting off in the lower class neighborhood, you can tell, but I think you can eventually get up to like mansions and stuff. Alright, so it looks like 109 is gonna be on the corner on the left up here. I don't know if it's smart to park our car just like right in the side of the road, but I do remember he said that you can break the thing in the back. Break the damaged wooden fence in the back. What is this? It's a hiding spot? Okay. Where's the damaged fence? Ah, right here. Okay. And there's never anybody home, so we don't really have to worry about anything else. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it in without breaking the window. So we can do that. Here we go. Alright. Nothing really in the bathroom. Can't open up the fridge. I'm gonna take the toaster. Pot. Saucepan. Should we leave this on? I don't know if we should leave it on or not. I don't want people from the street to be able to see it, but I guess there's nobody really close to us. There's the key. It's got an old TV. That is an old TV in here, dude. Ooh, big items. Steal a big item, TV, printer, etc. Put it in the car's trunk and drive home. To sell the big items at pawn, you need to put them next to the shop owner. Okay. So the question is, I was wondering if we could just walk down the street with our TV and just act like we're moving, but I guess at night it would be pretty sketchy, huh? So we're not gonna do that. There it is. Close the back door. We're out of here. Alright. Now we just need to leave the area. As long as we leave the neighborhood, we're good to go. This thing is an old hunk of junk. I'm hoping we can buy a better car. I feel like we need like a big truck or an Escalade or something to be able to carry more stuff. But we're gonna go back home. He said he didn't want us to sell it to the pawn shop. Got another 5-star. We have some skill points to spend.
I see you got my screen. Go to Black Bay.
Okay. So we're gonna be able to sell it on Black Bay? That's what I'm assuming. Go to Black Bay.
I set
here.
up a page on there for the TV. Go there and sell it.
Alright, so probably in electronics, old TV. $60 for that thing? Bro,
Yeah,
there's
good
no way.
work. Now, click on the Rent a Thug tab. Now here you can find a little extra work. I put one on there just for you. The one with the dishes.
The bakers, $50 to break their dishes?
Okay. Now, drive back to 110 and break some dishes with the crowbar.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to Greenview. We kind of have to go to the pawn shop too. We've got some stuff. I'm assuming that you've got limited space in your bag, but let's go to Greenview first. So you can steal stuff, but you're also you're for hire to go and like rough people up. Alright, so we're gonna go to 110, which is next door to the last house that we were just at. Park on the side of the road again. Question is, how are we gonna get in this house? Can we hop over the fence? Yeah, dude, I'm not seeing anything on this backside. We might have to go out front. Might have to walk in the front door and break a window or something. There's nobody over on this side though, which is good.
Learn a language by watching TV. Choose from hundreds of TV shows.
It's good. I'll close this behind us. Is our front door unlocked? No. We need a lockpick, man. It's locked. Alright,
If you're one of those public speakers that say good morning, oh come on, we can do better than that, good morning, I automatically do not like you from that moment on. I hate that regardless. How long will you guys leave out a glass of water in your house and still drink it? It's not like it goes bad, but after a while it's weird, right? It's not that it goes bad, it's that more and more dust will get in there, and then you're just drinking your own skin flakes if you decide to grab that bad boy. 2021. 2022. 2023 will be lit. What? No. Frantically putting on Victorian-era clothes as I bleed out. Must fit in with other ghosts. Ooh, I never thought about that. Good point. I got a bunch of dental surgery, and while waiting for a cab to go home, a dude cat called me, so I just let a ton of blood fall out of my mouth. I wish I could do that on command, because I've never seen a dude immediately regret his decision more. Oh man, that sure would be an amazing talent, you know? Being able to just spew some blood from your lips. Get away from me. Conspiracy theory. Does Family Feud actually survey 100 Americans? I did some math. Through the years, around 1.2 million people should have been surveyed. I've never heard of one person doing a Family Feud survey. Do they even exist? Or does the show just make up the answers? They probably just make up the answers, dude. Heard my 6-year-old slowly and painstakingly reading a Nat Geo book about otters to his stuffed otter because I wanted him to know about his family. Well, that kid's gonna go far, man. Gonna go plenty of places. Laffy Taffy inventor. And for the last taste test, this is our banana flavor. Boss, very good, very good. Have you ever tasted a banana before? I have not. Me neither. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. That banana flavor tastes like every other crappy artificial banana flavor. Maybe I'm crazy. Credit card chip machines are like, do not remove your card. Do not. Hey, look at me. Do not remove your card. Take your card out immediately or I'm burning this place to the ground. There is no chill with any of those machines. Same thing with gas pumps. My parents are replacing their coffee machine, which is 7 years old. Me? That's not that old. I have sheets older than that. Mother? Well, perhaps your sheets aren't getting as much action as our coffee machine. I'm going to need an ambulance. Now that right there is a true mom. Ha 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 ha! One day I'm gonna write a book about a recipe blogger that confesses to murder in every single recipe on their website. But they never get caught because no one reads the 12 pages of text before the recipe, as we all shouldn't. I literally spit out my water. Your child searched restricted topics. Alright, let's see, what do they read? Teaching crabs how to read. Alright then, not bad. The reason most of us stay up late is because we don't want our free time to end and tomorrow to start. Yeah, isn't it funny how that works?
Humans do not get free time.
I was leaving Kroger's and this woman is outside with her baby in a stroller asking for money. I was about to give her some money. This man yells out, "Don't give her ass no money, that baby ain't real." Then he runs over and kicks the stroller. I'll be damned, the baby wasn't real. She yelled, "Damn you, Gary!" Shout out to Gary, he the real scam police. You know, Gary be out here like not on my watch. God damn, how'd he know that though? Fun fact, in less than 4 years, you'll be able to see 20 years ago under YouTube videos, and that's horrifying. Oh my God. Don't say that. You cannot say that. Do you understand me? Oh man, some of Jack's Film's videos are gonna be 20 years old! I can't believe he's 85 already. My grandma just asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I was like, no. And she was like, well, I went to a random funeral because I was bored, and that's how I met your grandfather? Apparently, the random funeral was my grandpa's dad's funeral. My grandma went to a funeral and picked up the dead guy's son. I aspired to be her. Yo, man. It was a different time, different generation, just different all around, dude. How come on Star Trek they say they're gonna boldly go where no man has gone before, and then when they get there, there's always some guys? That's a fair question. It is Star Trek, though. Stop saying my standards are too high. Just because I intend to marry a plucky librarian and archaeologist who throws knives and knows how to hold her liquor and accidentally summons the spirit of Imhotep. I know it's not pronounced Imhotep, but just roll with me on this, alright? It's a silly, funny tweet. Have fun! Betty White was 17 days from being 100, but she lived through more than 17 leap years, so those extra days count to me. She made it. You're damn right Betty White made it. I'm very happy that people still ran her 100th birthday issue. It was worth it, okay? I'm sorry. It was deserved. Betty White was the shit. My boyfriend's gym bro dude broke up with him. Hey bro, I'm gonna start going alone. I don't get the same pumps with some of your workouts like I do alone. I was talking to the big black dude, and it has a lot to do with the fact that we have different body types. And I'm just talking about chest and back workouts. Arms, legs, and abs are always amazing with you. Well, that's really sad. Is your boyfriend okay? Science fact. It is impossible for a man to strap down any kind of a load in a trailer without saying, "That's not going anywhere," as he tightens the rope. That's right. That is 100% correct, and it always will be. When I was a little kid, I thought, this little pig went to market, meant it went shopping. Yeah, I know what you mean. Doesn't make me happy either. The Y2K translucent age was beautiful. Yes, the Y2K Aesthetic Institute is one of my favorite places on the internet, and hey look, we're getting closer to this coming back. We're going through the 90s right now, because people are letting the 80s kind of die down a little bit. But, once the 90s is done, we are gonna get the Y2K aesthetic back, and I'm excited. I can't be the only one who feels let down whenever I open a game case to this. I can't be the only one that thinks that's a monumental f***ing waste of any type of resource for that. I know you like to collect the cases, I get it, I understand. My mom used to make potato soup. I would sit at the table for hours and refuse to take a bite. My wife just made potato soup. It's the most delicious thing I've ever had. My kids won't touch it. You deserve this. Oh, you deserve it hardcore. Johnny Cash. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Johnny Cash's lawyer. Johnny, I'm begging you, you cannot keep saying that. I think the reason I'm not more upset about the death of Betty White is that it's hard for me to imagine a universe that didn't grant her the ability to simply choose to die at will. 99 years old on New Year's Eve right before her birthday seems like a Betty White move. Legend. The Purge. For 12 hours, everything is legal. even murder. So, like, everything including immigration violations? And export restrictions on encryption algorithms? That's not really, and software piracy for sure, right? Look, hey, all crime is legal, which means it's no longer crime for that period. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever the hell you want, man. Well, actually, don't. Please don't. In a sense, none of our dinosaurs have ever escaped because society itself is just another larger cage. Yeah, that sounds smart. But yeah, like 18 to 19 dinosaurs are currently loose, though. My boyfriend got me a hematite ring that breaks when it's absorbed too much negative energy from my life. It only took a month and I need a new one. I need to start selling poor quality items and products and marketing them like this. Yeah, the Crystal Girls will buy them up in a heartbeat. Half of Twitter is half is depressed, and the other half is bad at doing math. Like man, bear, pig. Half man, half bear, half pig. I wish I could Google search my own mind and just type in stuff like, what are my favorite movies? Or, what was the name of the place with the really good egg rolls? Well, it wasn't Jack in the Box. I once read that people who lived alongside orangutans have a belief or legend that orangutans can actually speak, but they...
Put your radio in the spotlight and boost its visibility with Radio King. Let's take a look. Customize.
Okay, Becky's gathered a bunch of comments that have been posted on my videos over the years, and today we're going to find out if I can work out which video the comments is from based just on what the comment says. So for example, this first one, can I buy your Mr. Potato Head underpanties, brackets £10. I know instantly that this is from my upside down house video, because about halfway into the video I say this.
Just in case you saw them, by the way, yes, these are my Mr. Potato Head underpants. I wasn't expecting those to be in frame.
Okay, next comment. Oh, this is from 3 years ago. Well done, Jack. You've shown your dominance against a kid who sits in bins. Easy. I know this. That is, of course, the Will's the King diss track. Let's reveal the answer. That's 2 out of 2. Don't mind if I do. Well, that's still one of my most viewed videos ever, you know. 4.4 million views. I came out 4 years ago. And Will's out there. I still follow him on Twitter. He's like an adult now. Right, next one. 2 years ago. Okay.
Well, guys, that's going to be the end of this video, and bye-bye.